What's up, everybody? Justin here, back with another My Top 100 Wrestlers. This is part 8. Part 8. Part 8, I'll do number 26 down to 16. So let's get it on. Number 26, great worker, great wrestler. The guy was a great cruiserweight. Was really good. A really good cruiserweight, light heavyweight, but even became a good heavyweight. Who am I talking about? Number 26. Really shined and got over and got an opportunity in ECW. Who am I talking about? He started being called by the fans, or maybe Joey Styles started calling him, or I don't know, maybe Paul Heyman came up with the name. They started calling him the New Effin' Show. Who am I talking about? Jerry Lynn. Jerry Lynn. The guy was damn good. Had so many good matches with RVD and ECW. Especially in 1999. What a feud they had. Some of the best matches I've ever seen. Still to this day. Some of the best matches. Most exciting. Most hard hitting. Most extreme. I mean, Jerry Lynn took a lot of chair shots to the head from the Van Daminator. Just vicious, physical matches, but they were great. Before ECW, Jerry Lynn was a part of GWF, Global Wrestling Federation. I don't know much about them. I believe Booker T and Stevie Ray were there. 1-2-3 Kid was there. He was called the Lightning Kid. And Jerry Lynn was there. There's actually a match on the WWE Network of Jerry Lynn against the Lightning Kid. I believe it's 2 out of 3 falls. It was really good. And I believe that's from 92 or something. Anyways, if you have... I'm talking too fast. I gotta slow down. If you have the WWE Network, watch, go to the Gems and look for Jerry Lynn and the Lightning Kid. It's really, really good. I believe it's from 92 or 93. Or maybe 91 or 92 or 93. I don't think it's from 1990. Anyways, Jerry Lynn was a part of Global Wrestling Federation and went to WCW. They put him under a mask and called him Mr. JL. Because WCW Creative was so smart. That was bad. Putting Jerry Lynn under a mask. That was stupid. And Mr. JL, Jerry Lynn in WCW, he had a couple good matches on, I think, Nitros against, I don't remember who, maybe Rey Mysterio. But definitely Jerry Lynn had the best run of his career in ECW. Then he got signed to the WWF in 2001. I was really happy to see him. He debuted at Backlash 2001, part of Sunday Night Heat, the pre-show to Backlash 2001. Anyways, Jerry Lynn's first match in the WWF, he won the light heavyweight title from, I believe, Crash Holly. But after that, they did absolutely nothing with Jerry Lynn. They signed a whole bunch of ECW talent and WCW talent. Nobody wanted the WCW talent. I mean, they weren't big names. The biggest names were Booker T and DDP. That's it. All the other WCW guys were like mid-carders and not even that good. So number 26, Jerry Lynn. Number 25, one of my favorite wrestlers, especially when he was in ECW in his prime. Who am I talking about? Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam, number 25. Holy fuck, he was good. I'm sure he is still pretty damn good and in great shape. I don't think he wrestles that much on the indies at all. Just RVD and ECW. He did not need the world title. He was so goddamn over as a TV champion. He was a great television champion. I believe he held the TV title for 23 months. He was a great tag champion also. Rob Van Dam had the best run of his career in ECW. Got signed to the WWF in 2001. I think his pay-per-view debut was at Invasion against Jeff Hardy. And they had a pretty damn good match. I was really, really happy RVD was in WWE. Really happy that he signed. And he did get a good push. He was hardcore champion. He was intercontinental champ, tag champ a lot of times. But in my opinion, in 2001, I would say around No Mercy is when RVD and Kurt Angle and Stone Cold had a triple threat at No Mercy. I think it was No Mercy, 2001. That's a long time ago, so I'm not sure. I mean, I could look it up, but I'm just going off my memory. So anyways, RVD, I thought, was so over in 2001. And No Mercy, I thought he should have won the WWE Championship, but he did not. Later on, 2006, he did win the WWE title from John Cena at ECW One Night Stand 2. I don't know if they call it One Night Stand 2. It was just One Night Stand 2006. So RVD won the title from Cena. Epic crowd, just great crowd reaction. Before the match even started, the crowd was chanting F you Cena, F you Cena. They were throwing toilet paper in the ring. It was epic. John Cena kept trying to throw his shirt into the crowd. The crowd kept throwing it back in the ring. It was really good stuff. Anyways, RVD only held the WWE title for a month. Sadly, he was pulled over and busted for weed. Don't get me started on weed and pot. I think it should be legal in every single state. It's ridiculous that it is not. I don't smoke it. I never will, but I am for it being legal. It should be. So anyways, number 25, still one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. That's why he's number 25, RVD, Rob Van Dam. Number 24, Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn was damn good, especially in the New Age Outlaws. He was in his prime, I'd say 98, 99, 97, 2000. He was in his prime. He was damn good. I don't think Billy Gunn, maybe he was the Intercontinental Champion. I don't remember, but he was so good. He could have been a WWE Champion, in my opinion. Number 24, Billy Gunn. I really loved him as badass Billy Gunn. I thought that was his best gimmick. Number 23, I first saw this guy in 1991 when I was like 7 years old. 7 or 8. I first saw him in WCW. and I was mesmerized. The guy had a great look. He was a masked wrestler, wore a mask, had great gear, looked like a superhero. His character looked like, kind of looked like a Power Ranger, but he was before the Power Rangers. Who am I talking about? Number 23, great junior heavyweight, great light heavyweight, great cruiserweight, all-time great junior heavyweight. Number 23, Jushin Thunder Liger. Guy's damn good. This guy is still ripped and in damn good shape. I don't know if he's going to wrestle in 2019, but he probably will. He wrestled last year a couple times. I saw him on New Japan shows. Number 23, Jushin Thunder Liger. He also wrestled for Ring of Honor a couple times. I first saw him in WCW, as I said, in 91. And the guy was doing stuff nobody else did. He was doing flips off the top rope, flips, somersaults, whatever you want to call it. He was doing DDTs off the top rope. He was doing great, awesome stuff. Fantastic, innovative moves I've never seen before. Many-time New Japan junior heavyweight champion. I think he was a WCW Cruiserweight champion. I'm not sure about that. Got to actually appear. He actually appeared on one NXT, on the first NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. He appeared on it against Tyler Breeze. That was really cool to see Jushin Thunder Liger in a WWE ring, a part of NXT. And he's still a part of New Japan. He'll probably always work backstage, and who knows, maybe he'll wrestle till he's 60. 22, Cody Rhodes. 22, Cody Rhodes. I really respect him for leaving WWE. I mean, he could have had a job there forever. For the rest of his life, he could have been there and would have been pushed as a mid-carder, even though when he left, he showed every wrestling fan Cody Rhodes could be a main eventer. He could be, and he can be, and he is a main eventer. NWA World Heavyweight Champion, he did it. The same title his father held in the 80s. Cody Rhodes did it. I respect the hell out of him for leaving WWE and betting on himself. And look at him now. The guy's the perfect job. Look at him now. He's a vice president of AEW. Now, I don't know how big AEW is going to get. I don't know what their first show, I'm talking about their first TV show. I'm sure, well, maybe Double or Nothing won't be a pay-per-view. Maybe Double or Nothing will be on cable TV. I don't know. But I don't know what AEW is going to look like. But I do know they got billions behind them. Billions of dollars behind them, backing them as a company. I mean, you got a billionaire supporting AEW. So they're not going to go anywhere. They're not going to go out of business. And they'll probably have really good production. And probably try to hire the best people to be cameramen, direct the show, stuff like that, lighting. Anyways, Cody Rhodes, the guy is a former Ring of Honor world champion, went to Ring of Honor, worked in New Japan. Now he's a part of, by the way, he also started All In. He was part of All In, putting that pay-per-view show together with the Young Bucks. I respect Cody for that. Cody is smart enough. He saw that the fans want an alternative. They want other different wrestling that is not WWE. And he knew that. The Young Bucks knew that. They put on All In. It sold out in 30 minutes. Over 10,000 tickets in 30 minutes. Double or Nothing, I believe, will also sell out. I mean, Cody has got a great spot right now. Vice president of AEW. I believe he's in control of creative and hiring talent. So, anyways, the future is bright for Cody Rhodes. But he can't be called Rhodes, but I don't care. I'll call him Rhodes because he is a Rhodes. 22 Cody. He's on this top 100 wrestlers because he left WWE, bet on himself, and is a huge, huge success story. Not just did he do well in Ring of Honor in New Japan, he did well putting on All In. And I think he'll do damn well in AEW. Number 21, Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson, great worker, great wrestler. The guy should have been a world champion, but never was. And I don't believe it that a lot of fans say Arn Anderson was only at a spot in WCW for so long. This is, I believe, other wrestlers that said this because they're probably jealous. A lot of other wrestlers thought Arn Anderson didn't deserve a push and wasn't any good. And he only got the push because of he was best friends with Ric Flair. Well, so what? The guy was still a damn good worker, damn good technical wrestler, damn good pure wrestler. Could have a good match with anybody. Arn Anderson could make a mid-carder look damn good and an enhancement talent look damn good. He was one of the greatest tag team wrestlers is Arn Anderson. It's a great tag team with Bobby Eaton and a great tag team with Larry Zbyszko. It's part of a great tag team, one of the best, with Tully Blanchard. Arn Anderson was a great TV champion. Really good. And he was also a damn good tag team champion. Number 21, Arn Anderson. Started in Mid-Atlantic NWA. Went to the WWF in 89. Late 88. Stayed for about a year and left. So anyways, 21, Arn Anderson. The Enforcer. Had one of the best spine busters in the business. One of the best. Number 20. Sadly, he's no longer with us. He passed away way too soon. Way too soon. I loved the guy. Still love the guy. He was more than just a pro wrestler. He was an actor in many movies. Great movies. One of my favorite movies he was actually in, They Live. They Live. That's one of the best movies of the 80s. Just so damn good. And Roddy Piper in that was so damn good. If you haven't seen They Live, shame on you. Go look it up, find it, watch it. Roddy Piper, I thought he did great in They Live. He came up with the line, goes in a bank, and all those aliens he can see with the sunglasses. I'm not going to give the movie away, but spoiler alert, it's over 30 years old, so you should know what happened. Anyways, this is a famous scene, famous line. He goes in the bank with his shotgun and says, "I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum." Great line. One of the greatest lines in a movie ever. The guy's one of the best talkers ever. One of the best promo guys ever. Could get heat like crazy when he was a heel. And when he was a babyface, he was super loved by the fans and super over. One of his greatest moments in the WWF was when he won the Intercontinental title at Royal Rumble 92, and then later on he was in the Rumble. That was really awesome. Never was a world champion, but he didn't need to be. He was so over. He didn't need a world title. It would have been nice if he could have got one. And the funny thing is about Roddy Piper, the only wrestler to ever work with Hulk Hogan and never lay down clean for Hogan. That's hilarious to me. That's always funny to me. In the 80s, a war to settle the score on MTV, Rock and Wrestling Connection. That's when the WWF really exploded. But anyways, that matchup between Piper and Hogan at the war to settle the score, I believe Hogan Piper was a disqualification or something. It wasn't a clean finish, double disqualification or something. Then they didn't meet again till WrestleMania 1. And Piper did not lose. I don't believe he got pinned. I don't remember the finish. It might have been a disqualification victory for Mr. T and Hogan, but whatever. Piper did not lay down for Hogan ever. Then fast forward to 96, WCW, Piper defeated Hogan with a sleeper at Starrcade 96. I think that's Starrcade 96 where Piper won. I think they lifted up Hogan's hand 3 times and he was passed out. Then again at Super Brawl 97 they had a match and Hogan again did not, I don't believe he won clean. I don't really remember. But anyways, Roddy Piper, the guy, did it his way in the wrestling business. Sometimes a lot of the bookers and promoters control the talent and tell them how they're going to job and lose, and they control their character. Well, nobody. This is just my opinion. Nobody controlled Roddy Piper. The guy did it his way. His entire career. He did it his way. Vince didn't want him to leave to do They Live. He didn't care. He left anyways. Or Vince wanted, I guess, to be part of They Live or a credit or who knows. Or Vince offered Piper a lot more money to stay and not leave to do They Live. And Piper said, basically, F you, I'm going to Hollywood to do They Live with John Carpenter. Again, if you haven't seen They Live, go see it. I apologize, it's getting kind of dark because the sun is gone and it's going to be dark out in like an hour. So who cares? They can't see one side of my face. You already know what I look like. Anyways, number 20, Rowdy Piper, the Hot Rod, one of the greatest of all time. Was never the best wrestler, but he didn't have to be. He was one of the best talkers ever. I'll just say top 3 talkers of all time. Not in any certain order, but my top 3, Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, Roddy Piper, the greatest talkers of all time in my opinion. You could also throw in Macho Man in there too. Number 19, Goldust. What a character. Great gimmick. Great character. And he played it so goddamn well. And Vince McMahon, I believe, came up with the Goldust character. And stupid Vince Russo tried to take credit for a lot of the Goldust promos and whatever. But if Vince did create Goldust, genius character. Also, he created The Undertaker, another genius character. Those are 2 of the best characters Vince has ever created. Undertaker and Goldust, in my opinion. So number 19, Goldust had a great run in the WWF, WWE's been there a really long time. Has been a tag champion many times with Booker T, with Cody Rhodes, maybe with R-Truth. I can't remember if him and R-Truth were tag champs. I know they were teaming up and breaking up and fighting and getting back together. Goldust, Intercontinental Champion in 96, 95. The guy was one of the best Intercontinental Champions of the 90s. Number 19, Goldust. Had a fucking great character, played it to perfection, and was a damn good worker and wrestler also. He was damn good, I thought, as Dustin Rhodes, the Natural, in WCW. The guy was a damn good worker. Number 18, Vader. Big Van Vader. The man they call Vader, the Mastodon. Number 18 is Vader. When I first saw Vader, I was scared of him. When I saw him on TV, I was scared of him. I actually saw him in person also at a WCW house show. And the guy was huge. The guy was intimidating as hell. I also saw him at a couple of WWF house shows. And I saw him at WWF Over the Edge 98. That was just weird and stupid. Vader cut a promo after the match that he was just a fat piece of shit. That was weird. Anyways, number 18 is Vader. The guy had a great run in New Japan. Pro Wrestling, was IWGP champion, was IWGP Tag Team champion with Bam Bam Bigelow. Went to WCW in 1990. Finally, in 92, he got a big push, and the push he deserved. A main event push. Became the WCW World Champion. In 1992, at the Great American Bash, he defeated Sting. And Vader was at his best, in my opinion, in WCW. He's in his prime. And he was at his best. Vader's greatest rivals, his best matches were with Cactus Jack and Sting, in my opinion. Number 18, Vader. Number 17, Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero. What a wrestler. What charisma. Great, just off the charts charisma. The fans loved him, especially when he was WWE champion and won the WWE title. The arena exploded in San Francisco. They went nuts. Fans loved Eddie. I loved Eddie. The guy was damn good before. He was in WWF, WWE. He was damn good. Damn good performer. Damn good cruiserweight and damn good heavyweight. He was really good in ECW. Was a damn good TV champion. Had a great, legendary series of matches with Dean Malenko in ECW. Went to WCW. Had legendary matches with Rey Mysterio. I can think of one of them. Halloween Havoc, 97. Eddie Ray tore it up. Had a match of the year. And went to WWE, became a tag team champion with Chavo Guerrero, his nephew. Became Intercontinental champion, European champion, I think. And finally won the big one. Became WWE champion. That was awesome. That was great. Great to see. I thought Eddie was a great WWE champion. He didn't think he was that good. He was really hard on himself, and he didn't think he was that good. Number 17, Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero, rest in peace. I wish you were still with us. If you were, you would probably be still wrestling or backstage working with WWE, creative, or being a producer, or being an agent. Just the day Eddie passed, Oh man, I was heartbroken. I broke down. I cried. I uh, I never cried that hard since. Seriously, I've not. I've I don't think I ever cried that hard for a passing of a wrestler, especially when that Eddie tribute show happened and the video package of his career and life and wrestling. That just makes me break down, and I broke down and cried. Again, I never cried harder than I did for that Eddie video package after he passed. Number 17, Eddie Guerrero, one of the greatest of all time. Rey Mysterio, if you follow him on Instagram, check out one of his posts on Instagram. He just visited Eddie's grave for the first time ever. He has visited Eddie's grave this year, or maybe his last year, around, I don't know, the date of Eddie's death. I don't know, but Rey Mysterio just posted it. Did a really nice, great post about visiting Eddie's gravesite and gravestone. There's a cool picture on Rey Mysterio's Instagram of Eddie's gravestone. If you're an Eddie Guerrero fan, go to Rey Mysterio's Instagram. Ray and Eddie, they were like brothers. Very sad that Ray no longer has his brother around him in WWE. Dean Malenko, I believe, still works backstage, I think. So that's good. Dean Malenko and Ray get to still be around. Number 16, the final number of this part 8, top 100 wrestlers. Number 16, the Hardy Boys. Now, I might add Jeff or Matt before this, but so what? The Hardys as a tag team worked so well together. They're real life brothers, and damn, they were good. The Hardys in the Attitude Era, 99, 2000, 2001. The Hardys were at their best. They had so many good tag matches, TLC matches, ladder matches, just so many good matches. Number 16, the Hardy Boys. Great tag team, one of my favorite tag teams. Number 16, the Hardys. It was so good to see them get to return to WWE at WrestleMania 32 or 33, one of them. Not the one in Dallas at Cowboy Stadium. I think it's 33. I think it's the one in Orlando, WrestleMania 33, I believe. The Hardys returned. What a reaction they got. What a pop. Great reaction. Go back if you haven't seen it on the network. Watch WrestleMania 33. Hardys return. What a reaction. It's fun to watch. It will put a smile on your face. Number 16, the Hardys. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed this part 8 of my top 100 wrestlers. Hope you enjoyed, everybody. Bye for now.